Hi, it's Jez here from Nigezza.co.uk. Thank you for joining me today. Today I'm bringing you a card that I've used Whiskey Business on. Okay, and here it is. I wanted to make a card that didn't involve lots and lots of colouring in, and just to show you that actually you can do some sort of quite nice, elegant, simple stamping with it and still make something quite lovely. Okay, so there's links should be coming up to take you to my blog where all the details for this will be, and links to the shop if you wish to buy anything. Okay, so let's get on with making the card. So I have got my stamps mounted. I'm using grey granite to stamp this time. So there's my scrap for stamping on. So I've got a thick Whisper White card base. I've got a mat here. I'm using Sahara sand. I liked the way grey granite looked with Sahara sand. So, well, I didn't like the way it looked with grey granite, so I've gone with Sahara sand. What I often do is I cut card mats, and then if I need to take something, you know, like here, die cut, I die cut it out the middle so that I've already got it then for a card mat and you won't notice. And I have already embossed this with the Scripty embossing folder, which I thought was quite good. This is a mat to go underneath the topper. Again, I've used this for something else, and this measures 3 inches by 4.5, which is just enough to mat under this beautiful rectangle from the Nature's Thoughts dies. And I've also cut that element out to go behind the sentiment as well, so I thought that would look pretty. So I need to stamp my whiskey glass and whiskey decanter on this sheet so that it can be die cut. So I'm kind of keeping that there so that I can sort of see where I want it. So I'm just gonna ink this up, and I'm going sort of towards the top as opposed to down the bottom. I'm sort of leaving a space for the sentiment, and then I can move that out of the way. So I'm gonna stamp this next to the decanter like so, and I just sort of gauged where the edge of that stamp was and sort of lined it up with the edge of that, so that can be stamped, cut out quite nicely there. It sort of fits beautifully inside there. And then I want to do the sentiment, and I'm going to stamp it at this end, so I'm going to use the Pick a Label punch to cut this out. So I'm going to put it towards the middle, towards the bottom. Hope I've got it straight, which I haven't, but it doesn't really matter because I'm going to cut it out anyway. So I'm going to get that die cut, and then we'll sort out the sentiment. So that's that die cut out, and I just love the detail in this frame. I just think it's gorgeous. So that's all ready to go on there, and then we just need to cut that out. So I'm going to use my little trimmer. So we need to straighten this up because it's not quite straight, so I'm going to use my eye to kind of visualize that that's straight along there. Didn't actually do that very well. My eye is clearly not great. I think what I'll do is I'll do it on the bigger side. straight. I want to straighten the end off so that I can cut this side now. And I want it to be 1/2 inch. So I'm going to line it up on that 1/2 inch mark there. Just think it needs ever such a little tad off. Yeah, I think I'm happy with that. Okay, so I want to use the Pick a Label punch. I'm going to use that end there because I think that's quite masculine and gentlemanly, and I think that will look very nice. And I'm going to use my little templates that I made to help me with this. So it's 3/4 of an inch, not 1/2 inch. So these are my little templates. I do have a video showing how to make these. So I sort of decide where I want it there, and I cut it off using these acetate templates. And so that is, when that goes right up to the end of the punch, that will cut it right there. So it's just an easy way of seeing how long you need your sentiment strips. Takes out all the guesswork, and it's quick and easy and simple. So put that away. I've got a box that I made for it. I've got a tutorial for that as well. So now this will slide up here, go all the way to the end, check it's centered right, because it does move sometimes a little bit. There we go. Oh, and I moved it there as I went. There we go. So that's it, at the right distance. Oh, I seem to have moved it a tad. Push that down. I have got arms for this that do make it a little bit easier. There we go. Perfect. Okay. Just that one's not quite because I slipped, but it's fine. So now all I need to do is layer this up. My idea was I was going to put that behind there. I just thought that looked pretty. So just going to stick all these together. So this going to stick on here. Just got a nice little margin all the way around to make it pop. So I just wanted, I have seen lots of cards using this set. I'm going to go slightly to the top. I'd quite like the now I've got glue on there, so I can't go slightly to the top. I had done it so that the script was the wrong way around. Hey ho. never mind, get rid of that glue. Yeah, I've seen a lot of alcohol marker colouring with this, which is just beautiful, but I just wanted to show how you could use this set without colouring in. I have done colouring in with it as well, but I wanted to show how you could use it without colouring it in, just doing some sort of simple stamping. Add some die cuts and layers and it can still look stunning. Oh. So glad I checked that. I was just about to stick it on backwards. How many of us have done that? There we go, and then we just need to stick our sentiment on top there. I have actually, doing it in practice, I've got another one. I don't like the way that I mispunched there, so I'm going to use the one I made earlier. Okay, so just going to put glue on the center points of this. You're not actually going to see it. And then I'm going to pop them up on dimensionals. And that will be it. You can do a little bit of stamping on the inside if you wish. I'm going to leave it for now. See where I misstamped that. There we go. Oh. Where's my pokey tool? There we go. That is my Whiskey Business card. Hope you like that. All the details will be on my blog, nigezza.co.uk. All the links down below to take you directly to it. And there's a link to my shop if you wish to buy anything. Okay, see you again soon. Bye-bye.